Go ahead, fellas. Coaches, these guys.
That's fine.
We'll start with questions. We'll go to questions for the players first. Lucas, you want to start?
Colby, obviously a good night for you offensively, but that first three, I think, is that lucky kind of Hinkle rim bounce for you. How did that kind of shot going down kind of get you going early?
I feel like how everybody else would feel that first shot would be like, oh, it's gonna be a good game today. So that shot just brought more spark to me to play harder and for the team.
And I think that second half run you guys had with yourself, Moore, and Cappy all on the floor from that bench unit. What have you guys learned playing together in practice over the last 2 weeks to kind of build that chemistry?
Just taking it day by day, because like I said, we got some new guys such as me just coming in the system, trying to learn the system. I'm just taking it day by day, step by step, just getting, like you said, just keep playing with each other, and eventually it'll start all clicking together, and like it did tonight. But we still got way more to do, so we can't be satisfied today.
And John, it seemed like you also had a big second half. A little slow in the first half, but the first possession of the second half went to you, followed your shot, and just seemed like from there you had the first 6 points in the second half. Just starting strong in the second half, did that help you maybe regain some confidence and find your rhythm and finish strong?
Like we just wanted to keep punching, basically, and that we knew that this is a team that wants to play fast, and just us, like, just keeping it going, basically, and just keep punching. And we knew that we were just gonna make a run, and that was just what I was trying to do. Thank you.
Anything else for the players? King?
And defensively, again, I know they came in with a high-powered offense with multiple double-digit scores. Just what were you guys able to do to? I mean, I know Miller and Harris got theirs, but they needed a lot of shots to get their points. What were you guys able to do to keep both of their, or all of their kind of high-powered scores from getting into a rhythm?
Yeah.
Like you said, they had number 2, one of their main guys, head of the snake. We really just tried to contain him and Chuck Harris, trying to stop him shooting threes, and I feel like we did a decent job on that. So them 2 guys really get the team going and flowing. So like I feel like we contain them long enough to end the results with a W.
Yeah, I mean, Boopy Miller is a great player. I think he averaged maybe 9 assists or something like that, 20 points, 9 assists, and I see it right now. It's 7 for 19. I think we did a pretty good job, right? Only 4 assists, so he's not able to get his other guys involved. So we knew that this was a high-paced transition team, and that we needed to guard him for that first 15 seconds, and after that, a shot was probably going up. So we followed the game plan and came out with the W.
Jai, as kind of the vet of the group, you knew you were playing an SMU team with more size, especially at the 5 spot. You knew you were going to need to get good minutes out of Dre tonight. What was the message this week internally for your team and kind of getting him back on track tonight?
Honestly, we told him to play harder, and tonight he came in and he played like Big Dre. We had a practice 2 days ago, and he kicked our ass. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. he was hooping and came in today and same thing. So that's the Dre that we need for the whole season.
Good for the players? All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Questions for Thad?
Coach, the turnovers and defensive rebounding are still kind of cropping up, but kind of since the second half against Western Michigan, you guys have done a much better job not letting that turn into points.
Right.
What have you guys done differently that's really helped you in transition, D, or second chance?
Well, I'll say this. We from after Monday night's game, we had a long film session on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and even day and shoot around. The focus was on transition, and we were charting with a stopwatch. Every 4 minutes, they would tell me how quick they were shooting. And I think the first war they were at over 10. I don't think they were over 10 seconds again on an average of, and the guys were feeding off that. Just keep getting back. I mean, that's how quick they're shooting, and we really made it a point of emphasis in the timeouts to let them know that. They got us in the first half on a couple made field goals even. And Miller is just so fast with the basketball. It's challenging because he can really get inside the defense and those bigs are long and athletic, and they get out of the screens quick, and they're at the rim, on a drag or whatever. But we knew this. It had to be a team effort, a collective group. All 5 guys had to be defending. All 5 guys had to be tuned in to what they were doing. I think we'd heard they wanted to shoot 33s a game. We held them to 15, and that was a huge priority. I think Ja said it. They followed the game plan to a T, without a doubt.
And like when you came into this game, you knew that like it was going to be physical, and you had foul trouble early. But not just being able to turn to your bench and trust those guys, but how important is it to you guys to have the bench being different physicality, different sizes to kind of give a team different looks defensively?
Yeah, it's what we got, and we're telling guys when they go in, just go and do your job. Just do. I mean, the block Bowden had there in the second. I mean, that's what Bowden does. He just does his job, and that's what those guys have to do when they come into the basketball game. And we had a little bit of pouting going on, and we nipped that in the bud. And ironically, they played well tonight.
Coach, you said after the Austin P game, what was contributing to the turnovers? And you said you didn't know. And then for today, for Ja to say that they really followed the game plan and everything went accordingly, is that just kind of a tribute to their coachability and then just their ability to progress and get better and correct their mistakes as the season progresses?
I hope so. I hope so. As much time as we spend as a staff trying to get these guys ready, but and that's the thing. We were very specific in our game plan going into this tonight, and we just kept talking every time out. Just do your job. Just do your job. Do your job. I thought they made the run on us there in the second half and got the lead. What was it, like 42-40 or whatever? 50-48, yeah. And we took the timeout and just kind of wanted to regather our thoughts there, and the guys did a nice job coming out and going on, putting on a run ourselves.
And when you're shooting that well from 3, Kobe and John, Patrick, just how much does that continue to give the team confidence and kind of shut down the opposing team runs? I mean,
yeah.
It's kind of hard to match that when you're shooting like that.
Yeah, I making shots, and obviously threes, and we hit some timely ones tonight. But I thought we did a pretty good job of finding the right guy at the right moment, and we gotta continue to build on that. There's not a lot of teams in college basketball that play as big as they play on the front line. I mean, they always had 2 big guys out there and athletic, and we knew that they were stepping up to help on our penetration, and we had to find the open guy, get the right seam, and I thought we did a good job of that.
One more for you.
And what's it say about Ja that he had the second half that he did? I mean, it seemed like he's been kind of struggling to find his offense, but you guys show confidence in him. Again, the first play of the second half was all for him, and he misses and follows the shot.
Right.
It just seems like after that he was really getting going.
Yeah.
So just the confidence you guys have in him.
Yeah, well, I know this. Me personally, I'm gonna ride with Ja to the end, and we had a couple there in the stretch that were like in and out, and I grabbed him. I said, "Hey, man, I guarantee the next one's going in, because those things can't go any farther down before they came out." And I think he hit 2 in a row. One was a 3, and he cares. He's a winner. He's a winner. He cares, and he wants his teammates to do well. So, love that kid.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, guys.